You're looking at the greatest tag team in the world today, the American Wolves, Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards. You're looking at the first ever Ring of Honor World Television Champion. P.D. Williams, Maple Leaf Muscle, Canadian Destroyer, whatever you want to call yourself. There's one thing you cannot call yourself, a Ring of Honor champion. Ask yourself, P.D., when you're in your homeland, Canada, Canadian flags waving high, how's it going to feel when an American Wolf waltzes up to your country and taps you out? How's it going to feel when you're on that mat tapping, 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 whimpering like a wounded dog? All the national pride you can have in your body cannot stop this hunt from being fulfilled.
You know, sitting here with Eddie, and I gotta be honest, I'm torn. See, I'm happy on one hand. I'm part of the greatest tag team in Ring of Honor history, the most dominant tag team in Ring of Honor history, the American Wolves. But I look over Eddie, and I'm proud to have him as a partner. But he has something that I don't. He has something that I should also have. Now, don't get me wrong, Eddie beat me fair and square, become the TV champion. That's no small feat, and he's earned every bit of it. He only made come true what I've been saying for months, that Eddie's the real deal. But I gotta, it's hard for me to say, maybe I gotta be a little honest with myself here. Maybe I'm a little bit jealous. You see, Wolves reign supreme. Wolves are dominators. Wolves are champions. But this Wolf has no belt to prove he's a champion, has no tool to show that he's one of the best. And that makes me angry. Now, if there's gonna be anyone to take out my anger on, to impose my will on, it's gonna be Kenny Omega. Why? You see, I'm coming up to Canada, but let's rewind a little bit here. You see, I'm from Othello, Washington, no secret there. But I live now and have lived for a while in St. Louis, Missouri. You came, Kenny Omega, into my backyard and just respected me. See, you beat me. You beat the best in the world. Hey, I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm not gonna complain about it. But boy, believe me when I tell you, I'm gonna get even. So I'm gonna come into your backyard. I'm gonna come up to Canada. I don't even like Canadians, but I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna use you as an example. I'm gonna use you as a stepping stone until I can stand beside Eddie, TV champion, and me, Davey Richards, be Ring of Honor World Champion. So P.D. Williams, Kenny Omega, get ready. This hunt's coming for you.
Fear. That's really the only reason I can imagine ROH officials would strip Claudio Castagnoli of his Pick 6 ranking. I mean, he's one of the most dominating, physically powerful forces in Ring of Honor. And maybe they were afraid that Claudio would be the guy to ruin Tyler Black's hard-fought world title reign. Just like that. And that's maybe the only reason I can imagine they would block Chris Hero's petition for his ROH world title shot. And instead put him in a 6-man tag with Tyler and the Briscoes. Well, it's not our fault that the kings of wrestling are in demand worldwide. From Germany to Japan to Spain and all around the world, everybody wants the kings on their shows. It's because they're the best. And Tyler, Jay, Mark, very, very shortly, you're gonna learn that while you might be champions, you're not royalty. And the bottom line is that kings reign supreme.
Kyle Durden backstage right now, and I am looking for, here he is, brother, Rhett.
That's my line. What do you want, punk?
Rhett, I just wanted to get your opinion. Detroit's coming up, and we've heard your opponent, and I mean, he's a...
Hey, you don't gotta worry about nothing. Come Detroit, addicted to love, Rhett Titus is gonna handle business like he always does and mound and pound that dude through the ground and thrust all over him.
I'm just a little surprised at how nonchalant you're taking this. I mean, Skull Crusher Rashi Brown, he's a huge man. He's a force here in Ring of Honor as of late, and the fact that you're just not...
Skull Crusher Rashi Brown? That big black guy?
Yeah, that one. I mean, the name Skull Crusher. I heard stories of how he got it, but we're not going to...
I got to take care of this. Hey, hey, Rashi, nice to see you. Hey, you got your bag there. Hey, how you doing? You need a massage or something, you know? Hey, let me get that bag for you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Can you handle that?
I think so. Hey, man, I think me and you, we're gonna be good friends.
Really?
Yeah, me and you, we're tight.
You know what, man? I have to agree. After I kick your ass in Detroit, we can be friends.
I warned you once, I warned you twice. I was even such a nice guy that I warned you 3 times. He doesn't listen, Kevin. So in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where we have home field advantage, Steve Corino and Cole Cabana, one-on-one. The warnings are done, Cabana. The talking is almost done. But when I get to Toronto, I'm gonna beat you mercifully. I'm gonna beat you so bad that when you go back to Chicago, no one's even gonna care. Come Toronto, I'm gonna destroy Cole Cabana because you know Canadians hate to lose in their home country.
But by the way, let me just make one thing very clear. When we walk into Toronto, we expect nothing less than a hero's welcome. Because that's exactly what we deserve.
True.
Hey, whoever's ringing that bell, I'm gonna rip your goddamn throat out! I'm talking!
Focus, Kevin. Kevin, focus. We're talking. Focus on Toronto. Don't even worry about Detroit.
Can't
Focus
deal
on
with
Toronto.
idiots.
I know. Focus
All
on
right.
Toronto.
Toronto. You know, Toronto, I'm wrestling player Dose.
Who?
He's also known as Stupefied. Well, you know what? I know him, actually. I was kind of responsible for him being in Ring of Honor in the first place. Yeah, because you see, there's a lot of history between myself and Dose in Toronto. A while back, when the masked idiot got injured and his little knee needed some rest. Oh no, his knee was injured. I chose Player Dose to replace him.
Because you were a nice guy.
Kinda. Wanted to help him. But then how does he repay me? The next time we're in Toronto after that, it's me and the masked piece of crap against Uno and Dose. And what happens then? Well, what happens is what everybody called that night an upset, and they beat us. Me and, you know, but it was obviously his fault.
Absolutely.
But that still got to me. So in Toronto, Dose, let me make one thing very clear. The only upset that night is gonna be how upset your family is when your mom picks up the phone around midnight and hears a nice Toronto policeman tell her, "Ma'am, your son has been killed."
That's the Kevin I love. That's the Kevin I love. Focus, my man. Focus.
So we had the TV tapings, folks, and real plain and simple, man. You know, I had this little beef going on with the embassy with Joey Ryan and Eric Stevens. Took out my knee, trying to stop me from, you know, providing for myself. You know what I'm saying? We're in a recession, so I need to make money somehow. Yeah. I didn't really get mad about it. I got mad, but I didn't get too crazy about it. And then, you know what I mean, we're in New York, and they put me through a table, and my back is still killing me. And I got a little bit mad, but not crazy, you know? Then they touched Gypsy Joe. Why would you do that to a legend? You know, I mean, that man could probably take you guys, but, you know, you have to be cheap about it. So that got me a little bit more pissed. That's why. What got me today was, out of nowhere, I'm in there with Joey, beating his ass, doing my thing. I don't know where here comes this guy. This guy who was, released from 2 places. What's his name? Davari. This dude. Now I'm pissed. Because you have no business. I don't care if you're part with the embassy or not, partner. You have no business stepping into my world, homie. You better go back to Florida or beg that other dude in New York for your job back because you don't want to come here because it's a different game here. See what I'm saying? Because they let guys like me around. And guys like me don't care. Guys like me are born hopeless. So you better watch yourself. Eric, you better watch yourself. Joey, Nana, watch yourself. Because you're dealing with a man that has no hope and has no future. And I'm fine with that. You boys are going to pay what you owe. Trust me. Holla.
March 20th in Toronto, Canada. There's a big tag match signed. It's myself, the Ring of Honor World Champion, and my tag team partner, a man I thought I could trust, a man I thought was my friend in Roderick Strong, and we are pitted against the former champion, Austin Aries, and his little apprentice, the brash, the arrogant, the asshole, Kenny King. There's something a little bit different about this match because you guys, you the fans, you get to pick the stipulation, and that's fine by me. I'm excited to see what it is because I've heard all sorts of rumors. Maybe no rope barbed wire, maybe a cage match, maybe Iron Man match, who knows? Maybe 2 out of 3 falls, maybe a submission match, maybe a blindfold match. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the stipulation really doesn't matter because when it comes down to it, when it's just 4 men in the ring, the bottom line is I can't trust a single person in that match, including my own partner, because Roderick Strong has gone off the deep end. And it's all because of this. And I know what this belt can do to a person. I know what it's like to fail and to try again and to fail and to try it again. But the difference between myself and Roderick Strong is that I'm not defined by the amount of times I fail, but the amount of times that I succeed. And I will always get back up on my feet. The problem is Austin Aries and Kenny King, they're very good at what they do, you know? Austin Aries is a mastermind. I'll give credit where it's due. He's a smart, intelligent individual, but I've got his number, obviously. I've got Kenny King's number, and if he gets in the way, I will do exactly what I did in New York to Roderick Strong and Jim Cornette, and I will kick them in the face. I'm not afraid to do what I've got to do to come out on top, because the bottom line is, in Toronto, whether it's Kenny, whether it's Austin, or if Roddy gets in my way, I will have eyes in the back of my head to make sure that I come out on top, because I have a point to prove. I'm going to defend this belt and my honor with dignity and with pride. I want to prove to you, and I want to prove to the world that I am the best wrestler alive.
Tyler Black, my buddy, my friend. I hear what you've been saying. You've been saying you don't know where my head's at, that I'm going crazy, that I'm insane, all over the world title. But Tyler, that's not true at all. The thing that's making me crazy, the thing that's driving me insane, is the fact that no one in this company can tell me the truth. From the ROH officials to you, Tyler, who I considered a friend. Now come March 20th, when we face Austin Aries and Kenny King, you're really putting me in a predicament. Because when we signed those contracts, I thought we were both playing for the same team. And after events that have unfolded, that's obviously not the fact. Now Tyler, come March 20th, you better watch your back. Because when I do stuff, I don't accidentally do it. I do it on purpose.
Oh, this is easy, man. It's too easy. Oh, all right. Let me guess. You probably want something about our upcoming tag match against Tyler and Roddy, huh? These guys are sitting here bitching and moaning. I signed for a tag match. Oh, I don't want to team with you. I don't trust you anymore. These guys, man, they can stand a chance. Man, if they were a cohesive unit, they couldn't touch me and Kenny. But right now, they're like two little, hurting butts. bitching back and forth. And look at us, man. We're just kicked back, chilling, like only we can do it, having a beer, another successful evening, put a little more money in the bank. But you know what? Come match time, boys, you better put your differences aside because Kenny King, Austin Aries, we're no joke.
No laughing matter, man. See, it don't matter the stipulation. It could be a brawl on a pole match. It could be a Rolex in a suitcase match. It doesn't matter, man. Bring the Necro Butcher's rules.
Man, it could be a black underwear and socks match. It don't matter.
It don't matter. We already got that covered.
That's it.
The bottom line is this, man. You've got two dudes, two of the coolest dudes on the planet, drinking beers, kicking back. You think we worried about Tyler Black and Roderick Strong?
Ain't no sweat off my balls.
Well put.
All right. Get out of here, man. We got business to tend to.
Somebody get
See you
Red.
guys
Red,
soon.
come here.
Hey, Red.
What's up, party going?
What is this?
Sprite Zero. Get your
Get
ass
out of here, man.
with
Come
that,
on.
man.
Go get it. Oh, there's beer on the, there's beer in the fridge.
Man. Jeez.
Screw your abs. Get out of here. Jesus. The tea check out everything.
Everything.